They say love is born from peace, but in the Red Valley, it was carved from blood and bone. The sun rose like fire that morning, stilling molten gold over cliffs the color of rusted iron. Below, mist coiled through the canyons, carrying the scent of wet stone and animal musk. The Red Valley, wild, ancient, alive, was no place for the weak and no home for the merciful. Tor moved like a shadow through the brush, muscular, scarred, the kind of man shaped by hunger and survival. His tribe called him protector, though he bore the title like a curse. He had killed to keep his people safe, too many times, and today, he hunted again. This time, he wasn't after prey. He was after her. They called her TOR the Huntress of the Red Valley, the rival tribe's fiercest warrior. Her arrows sank before you heard her breathe, and Tor knew one mistake, one heartbeat too slow, and he'd never draw breath again. He saw her before she saw him, standing on the ridge, spear in hand, backlit by the burning sky, her silhouette perfect, deadly, human, and for the first time, Tor hesitated, not out of fear, but awe. Strange, isn't it, how the same eyes that judge your enemy can see beauty instead? When their tribes clashed over the river, the valley's lifeblood, Tor and Cain met in battle. Spear to blade, rage to rage, the air crackled with dust and fury. Every strike a word, every dodge, a promise. He fought to protect, she fought to avenge. Neither would yield. But in the chaos, her weapon broke, and instead of finishing her, Tor did something that made no sense in that brutal world. He spared her. For a heartbeat, silence swallowed the valley. Only the wind spoke, whispering across the stones, carrying something unspoken between them. Why did he stop? Even he didn't know. Maybe mercy was rebellion. Maybe he saw himself reflected in her defiance. Or maybe, just maybe, survival wasn't the only reason to fight. Days turned into nights, enemies turned into uneasy allies. When predators came, they fought side by side. When the storms hit, they found shelter together. And as the world howled outside their cave, something softer grew inside, a flicker, a fragile warmth in a place that had forgotten what warmth felt like. He learned her laughter first low, quick, disbelieving. She learned his silence heavy, haunted, honest. And under the glow of firelight, the huntress and the warrior became something else. But peace never lasts long in the Red Valley. At dawn, her tribe came for her, down scenes of them, blades drawn, faces painted in ash. They found her beside Tor, the enemy she'd sworn to kill. Screams, steel, chaos. She stood between them, bow raised not for her tribe, but for him. One arrow loosed, then another, and another, until the valley ran red again. When it was over, she felt an arrow of her own tribe's making piercing her heart. Tor caught her before she hit the ground. Her breath was shallow, her eyes steady. "You were never my enemy," she said. And then nothing.